Charles is being assisted by John.
Then you'll be followed by Dennis and Shani.
Praise God. My name is John Brian Hart, and I have the honor to read this tribute on behalf of Charles, son to Reverend Julius Ngare Ndumia. We are gathered here today to honor a man who was to many of you a friend, family, a leader, and a colleague. But for me, Julius Ngare Ndumia was my stronghold. I am Charles Ndumia Ngare, and it is the greatest honor of my life to stand as his son and speak on behalf of a man who lived with such courage and conviction. Dad was a man of incredible energy. He was a people's person, cherished for a sense of humor that could light up any room. But for me, it was his voice that mattered most. Whenever I heard it, a sense of hope and pride would swell within me. His presence alone made me feel safe, and I knew that as long as he was there, I had a foundation that could not be shaken. Some of my most cherished memories are the simplest ones. The road trips where it was just the two of us. In those quiet hours, he would share his wisdom on how the world works and how to face the challenges of being a man. He didn't just talk about the present, he spoke of his dreams for our family. His aspirations for us were his driving force, and everything that he did, every sacrifice that he made silently, was to ensure our needs were met and our futures were bright. He was a man of truth and righteousness. He fought for what was right at home, in the church, and he expected the same from me. I remember being young and receiving his discipline when I lost my way. But I also remember what happened immediately after. He would hold me close and remind me that he only guided me firmly to keep me on the right track because he loved me. That was Dad, firm in his principles, but boundless in his affection. He showed his love in details. He would take me to the garage during car service just so that I can learn the mechanisms of an engine. He would call me randomly, even in the middle of a class lecture, just because he wanted to hear my voice. If he sensed even a sense of discomfort in my life, he remained restless until he knew I was okay. Above all, Dad was a man of God. He never showed signs of defeat because he knew that God could never be defeated. He held me to a high spiritual standard because he knew that faith would be the only thing to carry me when he no longer could. Dad, I say this with a heavy heart, but with a spirit full of pride. I will forever stand on the principles that you taught me. They are what kept you going, and they are what will keep me going now. There is so much more written in my heart that words cannot capture today. You are my hero, my mentor, and my friend. Fare thee well, Dad.